By the day, OpenAI gets smarter. It's now more intelligent than ever with a new version of ChatGPT launching just this afternoon. And the CEO says if GPT-4 is like talking to a college student, GPT-5 is like talking to a PhD. So what does that mean for real life college students using AI for their own education? Well, the University of Minnesota is about to find out tonight. Kent explains how a partnership with them and Google Gemini is opening doors to AI and raising questions about its impact on learning.
Artificial intelligence already plays a useful role.
Just kind of all around helping me.
In John Craycraft's life as a U of M student.
I was looking into the University of Minnesota budget cuts.
The finance major pays for a program called Claude. So when he learned the university was offering free access to Google's powerful generative AI tool called Gemini, he was intrigued.
I think it's a good direction. The university needs to be preparing kids to enter a workforce where AI is like the focal point of your entire job.
It's going to touch the way everyone at the university is working.
Chief Technology Officer CJ Loosbrock says it already is. In March, they learned that 13,000 umn.edu accounts were using a free version of ChatGPT, raising questions about sharing sensitive data, something she says Google Gemini should help with.
Any of the back and forth responses or questions that are asked in the tool are kept private.
She and other members of an AI task force have also been rolling out guidelines and hosting workshops around responsible use and academic integrity.
We're in the infancy of considering the use of AI in educational applications. We are now at a point where we are providing the resources and training for our instructors to explore the capabilities.
Everybody's using it.
But John does have concerns.
We need to be very careful about how we use AI in college.
In an op-ed in the Minnesota Daily student newspaper, he shares those concerns about how he's already seeing AI change learning for the worse.
It's kind of just like a feedback loop of AI. You know, one person has a question, so they put it into AI, and then someone else expands on it with AI, and it just feels like no one's thinking for themselves anymore.
A recent MIT study adds to his concern. It monitored brain activity of people who used ChatGPT to write an essay. After 4 months, they consistently underperformed at neuro-linguistic and behavioral levels compared to those using their own intelligence.
Is that something that this task force looks at and considers? And is there a bigger question here that you'll be taking a look at in terms of not if we can do it, but is it good to do it?
The Presidential Task Force has not taken up this issue specifically, but the issue of cognitive offloading, as it's been used in the literature, is a significant challenge. Your question alluded to if we can or if we should. And the question that I am asking and that we are asking across the university is under what conditions? And so there is a place for AI, but it's thinking very seriously about when and where it should be used to maximize the learning potential.
I just hope they take this seriously and it doesn't end up screwing my generation.
Yeah, we all do. But was your impression the U is taking it seriously?
Yeah, Jenna, I really do think they are. It's just a really tough question right now. They spent months, again, talking to students, talking to faculty. Faculty will have the final say on AI use in their classes. But John, again, is really hoping they spend time also working on ways to safeguard and foster more critical thinking. By the way, he said that's been shown to be what's really in demand if these jobs are going to be relying on AI.
All right. Thanks so much, Kent.